Welcome back to this page for a final on Digital Rhetoric mcom 353, done by Alex and Mana. The project was on a monument of something, and we chose to do one on the city of Pompeii. The idea for this came to us after listening to Pompeii by Bastille. We chose a spot because it had a mountainous area where we thought we could use to design the volcano Mount Vesuvius in the first place. The three terms that our project chose is procedural, us building the monument from the ground up to what it is now, destroying mountains for our space, and using materials given in the creative mode of Minecraft. Spatial from us able to use a smaller space to show the city of Pompeii and able to show the tragedy that fell upon it. And lastly, digital rhetoric because we use digital media, Minecraft, to show a tragedy in another way than actually having been there. We didn't run into many problems of the usability test, except when our tester tried to use our eruption mechanism for our volcano. It blew up half of our stuff and city, which set us quite a few back. Our tester said that he liked the monument itself, but wished it would have been larger. Due to time constraints, we couldn't have built it larger.
So here's our monument for our final project. It is City of Pompeii with two sides representing each, the before and after. And you can start basically anywhere in our city. We have carts and lava and all our signs. As you can tell, the signs tell you what each part of the buildings are for. This side particularly is showing all the tragedy befell after Mount Vesuvius had exploded. It's showing all the worn down buildings of the aftermath and everything like that. And then on the other side here, we have our temples and buildings. I chose to do a Temple of Apollo right here because it was one of the historical buildings way back in the day, and it was one that actually had something kind of similar that I could design it off of. The rest of the buildings over here were designed from previous buildings. I took whatever broken down buildings I could find on the internet and I designed it after those and added to make them complete buildings. There's nothing inside the buildings because I couldn't find any photos of what would have been inside the buildings, which I just assume is a table, residence, food, home, things like that. And then you can ride our cart here, and our cart will take you around the whole place. And as you go through, you'll go all the way up to the top of the volcano so you can see what was inside, which is obviously just lava and everything, and you can just look at the top of the volcano. And then on the other side, after you stopped, is another cart. It isn't here at the moment, but it should be here. But it basically will take you down to the next part of our project, which is the Colosseum for our project. The Colosseum, we thought of designing the Colosseum for this project because Pompeii had a Colosseum before. I wasn't sure where exactly it was. I just found out that it was here. So we designed one to kind of have another interactive and to show kind of how the Colosseums looked, which was sometime in their prime. And then we also have these buttons here to dispense armor and everything, so players can pretend to be a gladiator and fight in the Colosseum. And this is all of our video and all of our projects, and I hope you enjoyed everything, and it's been a good last semester. You guys have a great night.